time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Now, welcome to the Rat Hole. We are live. Hello, everybody. It's Friday. I want to go back to bed. Good news, everybody. I'm changing my meds in about a week. I just have to get through a cycle here and then changing things, and hopefully that will give me motivation to be motivated. I'm really hoping because this whole, I had to force myself to get online today. I have to force myself to get online most days. It's very strange for me. I used to be such a social butterfly, and now I'm a hermit. I don't like being a hermit. It's frustrating. But here I am. It's Friday. We're going to play some Sabacc because that's what I do on Fridays. Excuse me. Jim, I see you in the comments there. Hello. I don't know if you're still here. You were here extra early. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. But yeah, we're going to play some Sabacc. This is for those who are tuning in late. This is Star Wars Poker. This is the game that Han Solo won the Millennium Falcon playing. Hey, Jim. Yes, you're still here. That's awesome. I could see someone was here, and I assumed it was you, but I wasn't sure. I appreciate you and your time here, Jim. I really do. I appreciate everyone's time when they join me. Earlier this week, I played Flip 7. That was interesting. I found another version of the solo mode, so I'm actually going to play this again next week. I was expecting a very short time, but it was addictive enough that I got through an hour. We'll see. I think I'll probably get through another hour next week when I play it. It's just a slight difference in scoring. Instead of trying to get to 200 points in 5 rounds, it's how many rounds to get to 200 points. So that's why must you give me all these memories? I don't care. Yeah, so let's go ahead, pull up our Holocard Cantina. Let's see if there's anything online. No, there's not. Let's play some classic Sabacc to start. So the goal of this is to get to 23 or minus 23. Add that to a stasis field so it doesn't get hit and draw. 18. That's not bad. Good thing I did that. That's a spike. 7. We're going to swap out a card here. We're at 17 now. That's a dangerous spot. That's in that awful place between you could win. It's unlikely you want to win. But it's dangerous to try and hit on it too. We're gonna swap 19. 19 is not bad. If someone else doesn't call Alderaan, I'll call Alderaan on a 19. I'm not going to bet on it, though. I'll stand. Someone else called Alderaan. I'll stand and see what happens. 15, 4, 23, pure Sabacc. Bah. Glad I didn't bet on that. So I've been playing some awful movies at night. Last night I did The Beast from Hollow Mountain. And there's not a lot of Beast in The Beast from Hollow Mountain. There's like 15 minutes at the end. It's a rough movie. Just in the background as I wrote stuff, of course I got a spike. Yeah, The Beast from Hollow Mountain. It was conceived by Jeebus. I'm getting all the low cards here. This is great, but I'm getting all the low cards here. By Willis O'Brien, who was the effects man from. I don't like this. The effects man from Godzilla. No, I'm folding. I'm not playing around with that. I got 4. Forget it. Unfortunately, Willis O'Brien did not do the effects on Beast from Hollow Mountain. Apparently, he was in talks to. It didn't happen. So all he did was write the rough, come up with the idea and write the rough draft of the script. Pure Sabacc, yeah, there we go. Double Pure Sabacc, so it goes to a sudden death. If one of them gets a minus, okay, he's busted. So no one wins. The money goes into the Sabacc pot. But yeah, no, the Beast from Hollow Mountain is the first cowboy versus dinosaur movie. He originally started it as the Valley of Mist, and that version of the movie never got made. However, it would eventually, after his death, get made as the Valley of Gwangi by, of all people, Ray Harryhausen, who is nice, who is his protege, I guess, for lack of a better term. And of course, legendary effects artist in himself. And Harryhausen did do the effects for the Valley of Gwangi. And he claimed it was one of the most challenging movies he'd ever worked on. And I believe it. There's a lot of effects in that movie. I'm honestly surprised it's not more well known just based on that. But it is also a cowboy versus dinosaur movie. Horses on Film is going to do a bonus episode on it. That won't be until the new year. We're taking some time off in the summer. So we're not even going to get to record it until the new year, which is disappointing. But it'll mean I'll get to watch it again later. Here's Sabacc. Bah. $19, $20, $21, and $23. Crazy. Crazy. What else have I watched? It came from Beneath the Sea, which was a Harryhausen film with a giant octopus that only had 6 arms. You take your time. You don't need to rush anything. No, we're not rushing anything. We're well ahead on Horses on Film. Really, -15? Come on. Yeah, we're well ahead. We record every 3 weeks and only air every 2 weeks. So even with taking the summer off, just for availability, we're still good to go. We're still going to do Happiness Patrol, which doesn't have quite the same lead up. Bomb out. Of course I'm bombing out. Heaven forbid. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. I had to do that. I mean, I had no choice. That was not cool. IG7G2 is out of the game. I'm not far from out of the game. Quite frankly, everyone's almost out of the game. Pure Sabacc. Now, if I can just not hit a spike. No spike. Thank goodness. I've got Pure Sabacc. 21. Nice. Perfectly reasonable hands, everyone else, but yay for that. Are you going to do the old Ultraman or do another Chinese theater? We'll see. I'm not really planning. I've just been watching them as I kind of just got sucked into it. What happened is I found the Valley of Guanji. I'm not sure how I found the Valley of Guanji. But I tripped across a YouTube video talking about it. And from there, I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then I watched another video about it. And then I messaged my friend Scott and said, hey, Scott, can you get this on the Plex? Which he did. And then I watched another video about it. And then Scott said, hey, it's up on Plex. And I stayed up till 3 a.m. watching this stupid movie. And then my YouTube algorithm was all these old movies. and -8. So I just started watching more. I watched some stuff on Harryhausen, so that's where I found the Beast from Beneath the Sea. Yeah, I'm not looking up anything in particular. The Ultraman movies, I've seen a little bit of Ultraman, but those are probably not going to be available on YouTube. I don't actually know. I'll have to look. Hey, Timescales. Timescales has probably seen the Ultraman movies. Like I said, I've seen some of the Ultraman movies, but not specifically. I also came across a YouTube channel that's like 24/7 Godzilla / Kaiju movies. 19. There's a movie called Voodoo. Interesting. What's that about, Jim? I'm going to call Aldron. Pure Sabacc 2019. I came out at the very bottom of that. Yes, my wife is a fan of Ultraman. The original started there in the 1960s. Yes. Timescales. What we were discussing that brought up Ultraman is I've been watching some bad monster movies, American monster movies recently. Last night I watched The Beast from Hollow Mountain, and there's not a lot of Beast in Hollow Mountain. That was not what I wanted. It's not helpful. Underground Voodoo Queen. King. Something that you don't talk about. If I get a 3 next, I'm going to be pissed. Eating some Canadian potato chips and a Canadian soda right now. Nice. I'm just drinking water. I didn't feel like making... I have bad coffee right now, so I didn't feel like making more coffee. Hard Bite chips and Guru Energy Cola. Interesting. 27, bombing out. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. 22, 19. Yeah, recently I watched The Valley of Guanji, which is another dinosaur versus cowboy movie. I was telling Jim, in the new year, we're gonna do a bonus episode of that on Horses on Film. That's a great movie. It is a 1950s creature feature. Don't get me wrong. It's not an A movie. It is a grade A B movie. No! Stupid Spike. Check. Really? Really? Not cool, man. I'm just getting all these minuses and they're not helping me at all. Had soup about half an hour ago. Beef stew. Nice. I had 11. Come on. Like this. Fold. Yeah, for lunch I had a little bit of elk shepherd's pie. Made it from 17, 22. That was not bad. I made it with some moussaka seasonings, some nutmeg and cinnamon, and I'm not thrilled with how that turned out. I don't know if it just turned out too dry or what. It didn't turn out as well as I'm used to, and the potatoes came out a little bit too liquidy. They were not great. So all told, not great. Swap 16. I'm probably gonna do Chinese food. My roommate went up to her parents' house, so she's having ribs tonight. I'll probably, it's Friday. I'll probably order from my favorite Chinese food place. It's a little expensive, but so be it. 27, come on. Swap. 20. This is reasonable. Sure, I'll bet on 20. Called wrong. Tonight is warmed up Mediterranean garbanzo casserole. Interesting. It's been a while since I've made a 7 cheese casserole. Nice. And I win with a 20. Woohoo! K1Q9 is out. She spent 2 days slow cooking it for some work friends and that just had a baby. Nice. The only good reason to have a baby. You get free food. People bringing you casseroles and stuff. Don't you dare spike. Don't you dare spike. When we had our twins, our coworkers brought us food for months, and it was a blessing. For sure. Calderon. Yeah, 2 Chinese places we have around here within a mile, they're gone now. Yeah, there was a great Chinese place that was a few blocks from here. They shut down a number of years ago. A bar opened up there. Very nice bar, but it was the only good Chinese food in the city, other than this one place downtown. And I'm not going to pay. It's going to cost me $20 for a dinner for one. I'm not going to spend a ton more money to get it delivered because it's, I think, $5 to get it delivered. Plus, you got to tip the driver, so it's like $30 for a meal. And I was like, no, definitely not. Draw. 19. All right. Spike. I missed the dragon dinner. I usually get the soup, awesome with pork. What we have up here is called ginger beef. It's a little bit like Mongolian beef. It's a Canadian Chinese delicacy, if you will. Jeebus. And it's one of my favorites. And I'm gonna get screwed here. I'm gonna get screwed so bad on this. Draw. 23. All right, here we go. Woohoo. Cauldron. They bombed out. Just in the week we spent in Canada, I was overwhelmed by the variety in Vancouver. Vancouver is definitely a multicultural city, to be sure. A lot of great Chinatown, great Japantown. But just as a whole, it's great. Ugh. Ugh. All right, we'll call it a 10. Draw. He bets again, I'm folding. I did. Of course, we got a spike. I forgot to put that. We totally want to go back to Canada and next time bring a trunk full of snacks and foods. For sure. Minus 17. You know what? I'm just going to call Drawn. I'm just going to call it right now. 17 is a little low, but why mess with it? Hey, I win. Minus 17 over 15. Well, Japantown in Vancouver is gone, but once you get into the downtown area and the south of the city, there's tons of restaurants. There's a Vietnam town. Okay, so yeah, I suppose but there is a lot of Japanese in Vancouver just overall. It being the closest port to Japan and all. But it has generally just Asian elements and influences all over the place. Swap. 22. Nice. I'll bet on 22. I'll bet. Cauldron. They bombed out. Ha! Doing good, doing good. No! Not another 14. I would have happily taken a spike there. Thank you very much. $16. Yeah. Draw. 19. All right. Spike. Check. Draw. Minus 15. Baloney. Freaking loney. Check. Swap that. Minus 13. That's not better. Hey Dave, do you like farming? Honestly, no. I'm definitely a city boy. I have family that have farmed. I'm not a dirty person. I don't. Oh, come on, 24. I respect farmers for what they do. My parents had an acreage, not an actual operational farm. Even out there, I couldn't stand it. I lived with them to help out for a little while, and it was so quiet there that it drove me absolutely batty. I couldn't even meditate. It was that quiet. Oh, come on. This is not helping. I'm not going to win this one. Pure Sabacc. Ouch. There was a redwood grove in Northern California that was the most quiet place on earth I've ever been. Nice. Yeah, some people like quiet. Quiet drives me nuts. First thing in the morning when I first get up, I can kind of get to it, but that's usually because I'm going to watch a video or something. 26, bomb out. Swap. 24, still bombing out. Spike. I didn't know I'd be disturbed by complete dead silence. It was so quiet, it was scary, and I had to leave. Yeah. Ooh. I'll bet on that. Nice. Yeah, we as humanity have gotten used to background noise. Even if that's just the fan on a laptop making white noise. We need it. Too quiet, and it is slightly disturbing. Cauldron. $19 for me. 19 for them. So we go to a sudden demise. We draw one card, and whoever's closest to 23 without busting wins. I bust. He busts. So it all goes into the Sabacc pot. $19. I will stay on that 19. First time I went to Europe, I went to a shopping mall in Germany and was shocked at how quiet it was. No music, but it was from no sound of the air conditioning. No, not a spike. Okay, 21. That's actually a better. That spike's better. I'm willing to bet on that. They folded. Boo. I still win, but boo. There's no point in betting because, well, they can't bet anything back. Swap. No, that's actually worse. A lot of places in Europe have no air conditioning, and it's surprising how North Americans don't know that they always hear air conditioning subtly. Yeah, no, it's true. 18. All right. Let's see if we can kill it off with an 18. Minus 11. That wipes C3D1 out. In Japan, the malls are bright white because they use white light there instead. That's disturbing at first. I believe it. All right, I'm going to take a brief break. Y'all know what to expect. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Are you tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life, and so we decided we wanted to do a show about something that makes us happy. And in our second season, that's movies that make us happy. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
My name is Christian Basil. Years ago, I had an idea. I got myself a TARDIS. Took it to new places, met a lot of new people, took some great pictures, and talked Doctor Who. This is the legend of the traveling TARDIS. Join me on my latest adventures and become part of the legend.
And we are back. Except for Timescales. Timescales having a lunch break. While we're here, I just want to check one thing. Maybe make that two things. I need that. Just junk though. Okay. Let's play Galaxy Spike series. I like that. So we're trying to get to a 0 here. And now we have a Sabacc pair, so that's a 0. Sure, we'll bet on it. Why not? It's a low pair, but just about anything will beat me. -1, -4. Sabacc pair for me. And a 1. Surprisingly, no one beat me. I actually won on a Sabacc pair. A low Sabacc pair. Gotta love that. Draw. -7. Draw that. That gives me a +1. That's not bad. We'll hang out on a +1. Have you looked into the Sabacc games? What do you mean by that, Jim? Like in physical copies of the game? Is that what you mean? I have several physical copies. I've never gotten proper physical credits. I have some from Steeped Games that are not technically correct. But are usable. I'm actually going to get the set that you're seeing on the screen here. 3-card Sabacc. Yeah, there we go. Got Haas and Pfeffer running in the courtyard. Hello, Bunny. Tasty bunny. Oh. Don't like this. Not helpful. Infinitely not helpful. We'll stay in just in case. We're not going to get anywhere. -5. Oh, shit. I screwed that up. I should have taken the -1. I did math wrong. I fold at this point. There's no way a -5 is going to win. Four-card Sabacc. I would have lost anyway. Okay. I did 4 math, but it did not matter. No, I wanted that -8. You bastard. +1. That is a reasonable total. Don't like that. Stand on that. Welcome. I see people on join us on Twitch. Welcome. I can't see you. I can see it's there, but I can see you're there, but I'm on being on StreamYard. I can't see anything specific, so say hello. Even if you're just lurking, just hello, drop an emoji, something. Let me know you exist. Hassenpfeffer stew, but city bunnies don't taste very good. To be honest, I've never had a city bunny, so I can't say. I've had very little 3-card Sabacc. Bah. I've had rabbit, but it's been a very long time. To the point that I don't actually remember how it tasted. I don't remember not liking it. I don't remember it being amazing. It was meat. I like meat. Nah, but it was at I think it was a Moroccan restaurant that I went to. Now, if that +3 sticks around, I'll be in a good place. Excellent. 3-card Sabacc. Not bad. So you fold and the other 3 are still playing. Does the game end automatically? No, it carries through. There's only 3 rounds, so it does carry through. The only time it would end immediately is if it was down to they raised 1. Huh? Sure, why not? If there was only 2 of us playing, then it would end immediately because there's nothing else to play. 3-card Sabacc. They had a suited hand. They beat me. That is disappointing. Sabacc pair. And it's an 8, so that's a good pair to have. bet in the last round if no one else has. Yeah, they're betting. Don't like that. Stand, swap. I'm going to sit on that. I don't trust that. Eight. 3-card Sabacc, yeah. That's what I was afraid of. -1 is not terrible. Stand. Sorry, lost myself in a train of thought there. A +1 or a +2 would be a nice thing to come up. Oh, that's trash. I didn't notice R8 V5 is out of the game. -1, +3, -1 with the highest positive total. Darn. Unfortunate. So what are the odds of getting 23 with 3 cards? How often do you get it? Never ask me the odds. Or never tell me the odds, I guess is technically the quote, but never ask me the odds. I have no idea. Odds are not I'm not a good gambler. I don't know odds very well. That was not what I needed. Ooh, that is what I needed. No, that's not. That's another -1. That's not a +1. Really. All right, well, let's take the 8. That takes me to a -2. They got a -2. They got a 3-card Sabacc. Yeah. Not having a great time. I won the last one, but I did not. You can't win all the time. No, we're going to draw. We're going to try and push something a little higher here. It's my last hand for this game, no matter what. So, draw. Terrible. That was not polite. Oh, I can't swap. I have to draw if I want to do anything. Swap. Hey, that's actually was decent. Better than what I was drawing, I think. Some of 2, some of 1. Some of 1. They had the highest positive total. So they win. I'm out. I lose. Oh. I'm trying to debate here if I want to keep going. I'm kind of just blah, right? And that's not great. I can also always grade out to Juxto on Twitch. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it. It's been an hour. I appreciate you all for joining me. Let me go in here. If you're watching on YouTube, you can join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/theRathole, DOTCA, where I'm going to go raid out to Juxto, who's playing some kind of video game. Join me for the raid, please. Other places you can find me, youtube.com/@horsesonfilm, where we talk the 100 best Westerns of all time. As well, youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow, where we get rid of toxic fandoms, talk about something that makes us happy. In this season, that it is movies that make us happy. So join us for that. And of course, youtube.com/the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, talking Doctor Who. That is also on Twitch under a different name. I think it's just Travel TARDIS or Traveling TARDIS. If you're a Twitch type. And that's the game for now. I appreciate you all. I'm sorry for whoever left on Twitch. Wish you had joined in on the raid. We'll be raiding here in just a few moments. Until next time, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you. Just waiting for that raid to kick in. And we will go and say, until next time, good gaming and goodbye.